lovely, lovely, jubbly cup of coffee. A real live cup of coffee. Which is really, it's okay. It's not a bad cup of coffee. It's just a sad cup of coffee. It just ain't a bad cup of coffee. Anyway, right, here we are. We're back. Hello and welcome to another day of 7 Days to Die. Gosh, it's 1:35 in the morning here. 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, an elevation of 76 metres. It's the same elevation as last time. I can't remember what we did. We put the lights in, so that's nice. Good. I'm thinking that the area over there is let down by the fact that it doesn't have any lights, and I'm wondering whether or not I can make some extra lights. This is so. I think I may have all the ingredients in my kitty already. Let's go and see how many lights we can make, because I've got a feeling that the zombie shooting range is gonna be very dark. But it doesn't need to be. Oh, maybe it is. What do we need? Oh. Did I make any forged iron? If I did, it's upstairs. And oh, do you know what I did? I know exactly what I did. Come here. Forged iron achieved. We've got the forged iron. Alright, now we can get the lights. Okay, lights. I think we'll go with the what? No, I can't remember which one was the brightest. I think, oh shit, what have we done? I can't remember which one was the brightest. I think I'm going to go with, use the wiring tool. Well, hang on a minute. Do they all take the same ingredients? This takes slightly, gosh, my tummy is, dude, they're no good. No, it's going to be one of these two. I think we just go with the fluorescent. It's noticeably bright in the base, so I'm going to suggest that we make, I guess, 8. Why only 8? Because we're running low on electrical parts. That's a slight disappointment. We're going to have to harvest some more electrical parts, aren't we? Well, we've got a mission. Let's get these. 40 of them. That's good, because we need them for over there. Possibly... could probably do some more of them actually. Maybe let's get some more forged iron. Forged iron. Let's just stick this on. Gonna give it a good walk, 15 minutes worth of fuel. Forged iron. And then how many can we comfortably make? We can make more than that. Let's make 400 forged iron. It takes 7 minutes, but that'll also give us time to burn that fuel over there. Just going to quickly check if we've got any excess. No excess. That's all we have is what you can see. But never mind. Now we're doing very well, so don't be worried about that. Now, does anyone remember what it was we were doing? Yes. I need to get some lights. We're just waiting for the lights. The lights we're going to put on the zombie shooting range, and so what will happen is when the I have to make a separate switch, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, I think I am going to make a separate switch because, we're here. Let's do this. Gosh, we're lucky to have made that switch there. Only got a couple of electrical parts left, so we are running low on electrical parts. We are going to have to do some foraging, aren't we? I guess. That's going okay. Gonna have a swig of me real life coffee, I think, while we're waiting. Oh, tell you what. And I think for my real life lunch, I'm going to have, there's a steak and kidney pie. I bought it from Tesco. It was a massive pie, and I chopped it in half because it was so big, and put the other half in the freezer. So in theory that could take 30 to 40 minutes to make. Now if I have the pie, I'm going to want some chips with that pie. So the question is, do I go and put the pie in now, or do I just go and put my lights in? Because let's face it, that is far more interesting. So let's do that. Just keep an eye out for any zombies. The lights that I've got that alarm me on the inner thing, I think I may extend them and have it so that you can also see them elsewhere. It's a good idea, isn't it? Really, I've got quite a lot of lights in the base. What was it doing when I was? Remember what I was going to do when I came up here? Do you? Yes, the lights. I was just testing you there. I could really do with painting. I'm thinking about painting on here. Okay, well, I mean, again, it's very quiet for zombies. The entire game seems to have been very quiet for zombies. I shouldn't say that, should I? Because, of course, what the devil am I saying that for? I can barely see anything anyway. What time is it? 2:30 in the morning, 2:30, nearly dentist time. It's dentist time. Dentist's favourite time of the day, that, 2:30. Right, we can do this. Yes, we can. Now, this is the plan. It's slightly reduced in format. Actually, it's got to be somewhat unreduced, hasn't it? It's got to reach. The question is, will that reach? That's the gamble. Where's that light? I'm going to put it there. And then, let's go down here. How many lights have we got? 5 lights left. So, let's put... Where is that light? You can see? There. So, let's put this light here. Where's the... I don't know. Can you see it? There it is. There it is. Let's put this light here. And then... I know what you're going to think. You're thinking... There. I'll put this light here. So we've got 2 lights after this. Obviously we're going to have to go... yes. Think about it. Thinking. We're going to put this light here. And this light here. And then we're going to need to have a separate switch for the lights. And this is where I should have brought the stupid bloody... Have I got them? No! Anyway, let's see if we can make it. You never know. Right, so first of all, I need... have I got a... Yes, I've got that. I don't know why I just did that. So we can put that there. Good. This is our tertiary switch. The third switch. It's the third switch. Can you see the hammer? Hammer. Where is my hammer? It's there. It's because it's now a different colour. And you've got to get used to that, you see. Right, so switch. Check. It can just go there. No, it can't. It can if I get out of the way. Now, wiring tool. This is where it could get good. Now, we need, hopefully, to be able to reach... Get rid of that part there. Not knowing whether this is going to work or not. Well, let's find out. We're going to first of all need to be able to reach from here. No. From here. Yes, that's not disconnected anything. And then get to the switch. So hopefully that's a thing. Yes, it is. Now, all I have to do is get from the switch to this light here. Wherever that light is. It's there. Come on. And did that make it? Yes, I think it did. Okay, so let's now take the feed from this light. E to switch light off. So the light should be on, but it's not. But that's okay, because I think we can address that in... Where is it? There. Okay, let's just go over to the switch and switch the switch on. Yes, we have lights. Okay. It's a bit stupid, really, isn't it? But still. Okay. Now, it's not the most attractive of setups, but it is working. Okay, this is good, isn't it? I'm thinking this is good, because we do need to be able to see stuff. Oh. Okay, and I've got to say, so far, I do feel like this is one of those things that feels like it might be considered to be relatively amazing. Have I just lost the wire? Yeah, it's okay though, because I can reach. Right, where's the wire? It's a shame about the height of that, really, but we have to make do with what we've got. We've got to make do, and I think we've done very well. I'm intrigued to see what it looks like from the other side. Why am I in real life? Oh, there it is. I'm looking around in real life. It's weird, isn't it? Okay, and this is the last of the lights. I'm going to just go down here first. I'm going to just see. It's not bad. It's not bad. We could have done with another light. We can still make another light. We just need to get some more electronic-y bits. Let's get rid of that so we don't see all that. That's not bad, is it? Come on. It's great. It's great. It's not going to get... They won't get damaged by me shooting them, the lights, this is. But that's... I'm going to go around the other side. I'm intrigued. As regards to what does it look like when you're on the other side. I'm just going to jump down. Where's my hammer, just in case? Just look out for any killer zombies. Has that got anything in it? No, Joe. It's terribly slow at spawning stuff, but there it is. Well, it doesn't look as cool as you perhaps would have thought it would have done from that side, but still, no. Looks alright when you're there though. Makes this bit easier, doesn't it? If you're fighting zombies around here. Now look at that, nice and easy to see them, even if I've not got my torch on my head for some reason. Perfect, perfect visual stuff. So that's not bad, is it? We've done very well there. Still, what are we on? 3:30 in the morning, so we're still waiting for the trader to wake up. Did I actually reload them? Do you remember? I don't know if I did. Yes, I did. I reloaded them, so that's nice. Let's jump that. The door there doesn't look that great. I'm half tempted to just get rid of the door. In fact, yeah, let's get rid of the door. And then put these blocks there instead. I always feel like the blocks are a bit easier to, you know, more definitive, aren't they, the blocks? You can just remove them nice and easily. So here we go. There it is. Let's turn it off because it doesn't need to be on. And there you go. That was nice, wasn't it? It was a good little little upgrade. That didn't take too long. It didn't take too long. I'm going to just have a swig of my coffee before it goes cold. And let's go back over there then. I think I did get the paint. I forgot to get the paintbrush, so I'm going to get the paintbrush as well. We're going to finish just touching up this bit before the trader, because you know. Hoppily dee, up you go, up, 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 up. And up again. Quick right. Brush, paintbrush. Is it in here? Yes, it is. And back you go. Just might as well finish off this this bit of DIY. I'm not entirely sure whether or not this is going to work. I feel like it should work. It's touch and go, really. This is going to be touch and go. So, first of all, I need I think I'm going to go with black granite, just because it stands out a bit more. And then let's see what we can make. If I'm going with a 3-letter variant of... No, that's no good, is it? No, it needs to be... No, that's no good either. Interesting. Well, that doesn't look like a Z. So that's a problem, isn't it? It's the oh, well, I guess we can't do that then. Right, so let's get rid of that. I was going to do a zombie, the word zombie. You'd think it would have worked. Maybe I'm just... No, it wouldn't, would it? Why wouldn't it work? If I did a diagonal there... It still looks... It doesn't look great, does it? Does that look like the word a letter? No. Well, who knows what it is now. I'm just going to carry on. And then it'll make no sense. it was supposed to say the word zombie. But I'm intrigued to see what it comes out at with the restrictive pixelization options that we have for some reason. There we are. I'm going to go down here and just pretend that this was me letter M. It could be interesting. Obviously, it's not going to say zombie, but in a weird codey way, in a kind of secret code, it could say zombie, couldn't it? So let's see. Oh, that's not going to work. B. Well, okay, the B's knackered. That means B, though. That's what that is, zombie. So let's see. The I is going to look relatively intact, so that's good news for letter I's out there. And indeed, no, there's just that though, because the E's not going to look very good either. But we can't use the same thing with the E, so I think we'll just do that. That's the code for E, and then we still need an S. So let's see if we can get an S. Well, I wasn't supposed to do that. S, how would you do that? I suppose you do it like that. And then, because we've still got a little bit left, zombies, and then we'll just go exclamation mark. Alright, great. Don't know what we've said there. Secret code that, Looks nice though, doesn't it? I might paint the let's paint the ramp. And then as it gets in, we could change the colour to a kind of reddish yellow colour. I think we'll go with the yellow, and then red at the top, because of course it's just obvious, isn't it? Really. Not going to paint these bits. Seems a bit daft to paint this bit, but there is a bit we can paint if we go round. In fact, if we can just paint the accents, if you like, and then let's just do these, because I know it's just something to do, isn't it? Really, just want to make it look different to nothing at all. So we'll do that, and then the ramp. Just gonna paint the ramps. It looks a bit weird, but that's it. Oh yeah, you need to paint those bits too if you're going to keep this thing going off. And it is almost to the point of being done, I suppose. Let's paint that and that. And that, I suppose we can do that bit there, I suppose. I don't know what you would do. This, I'm going to paint the outsides red, but the top, I did like the black there. I do believe it's blacker than that, isn't it? But it's a granite work top, and I do believe that just lends itself to the aesthetic of which, you're probably thinking, well, what a great idea. It looks more like a kitchen worktop now than it did a concrete mess. And so I think that's what we were going for, with that aesthetic, and that's what we're going to go with, and obviously that lends itself to... Oh shit, I don't want to come up with anything pink. That's a Pink Floyd thing there. I don't want to turn it into... Pink Floyd's alright, isn't it? But it might turn into something weird. So let's choose a different colour before we turn it into something weird. I don't know. I just felt like that was going to look weird there, and it definitely wasn't supposed to be weird. Oh, that's for sure. So the yellow is, I think, where we're going to go next. Gosh. Yes, it did. Pink Floyd The Wall, which I think is an okay. These are the areas, I think, where... in fact, I'm even going to paint this entire section, I'm actually thinking about it. These areas are where the suggestion would be, like if you're on a work surface... well, not work, like it's the yellow bit. It's the yellow bit. You get it in all sorts of buildings and stuff. Yellow, yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's a... maintenance colour, I suppose. It's the colour of the walkway of death, because if you do walk on this, there's every chance that you'll get shot by the ridiculous amount of arrows that occur. But obviously that's oh yes, doesn't necessarily lend itself to this one, because this one we want you to feel like if you've made it this far, you've done very well. However, it does also suggest that death awaits, and so I think we'll try this colour just to change up the reds. Yeah, awning red. curious, isn't it, really? Oh, I've got the... There seems little point decorating the... it does help make it clear as regards to... Why would that... I must have bashed it. I must have bashed it, dears. I must have bashed it. We don't know why, but still, life is life. And there we are. It doesn't look terribly exciting when you look at it from here. I'm sure if you looked at it from above, it would look absolutely amazing. And still, we can't complain. So, I like that. I nearly fell off there, didn't I? Have I painted that bit? Yeah. It's not bad. That bit looks a bit weird, because you can't really tell. I just completely wasted a load of paint there. How much paint did I use? Well, not too much. Not too much. I suppose I should really finish off just painting that bit, shouldn't I? I mean, it seems daft not to now. God, Brumminack, whose idea was this? Right, I'm going to paint these bits red because I feel like that will be nice. Stupid idea, wasn't really painting the... I think it does make it look a bit better, I suppose. It doesn't matter, you've got the painting bar, the crafting bar, or whatever the hell I put at the side there that helps you determine just how much more of this you'd have to wait for. So I suppose it's okay. I could have just edited out this bit and said, well, there it is, this is almost it now, just got to finish off these little bits. Yeah. But who would want to miss out on the excitement? I'm just going to do the whole thing red, I guess. Now I've just gone all lazy, haven't I? What a terrible waste. It looks nice from the front. Well, it might do. Probably doesn't really. Looks nice from above, reputedly. Did we paint the... Oh, what I'll do... Well, I say, once you start the painting, it does get to a point where you're suddenly thinking, well, you know, why stop? And then you want to just finish doing it all, and it's just like, well, that's just unbelievably boring. I still can't believe that I've not had any kind of a wandering horde come past during the entirety. I mean, I think we've had 2 or 3 people. But in the entirety of the building of this fantastic structure that is the ramp of doom, do you think I can make it there? Yes, I can. It would have been better. I know you're probably thinking, why didn't you just use the splatter paints option? And you're absolutely right. I could have done that. I didn't. And obviously now is the wrong time for me to start doing that. But I think we're going to call this just about done. So that's something worth knowing, isn't it? Okay, we're not going to bother with the back side of this. You sod. We don't need to do that. Oh gosh, nearly fell off. Right, let's go see what it looks like from the front, because it's all about what it looks like from the front. If it looks nice from the front, then really that'll do. Let's fix this. Make it look less like, yeah, oh, crazy. Right, okay, here we go. Right, okay, we've got to paint these now. I think we'll go with red. Mostly because it's just the colour that's loaded into the brush. And I admit we could have changed it. Nice yellow ochre would have been nice, but we don't get the yellow ochre, we just get yellow. Red seems to be an alright colour in some respects, although now, well, who knows. Reflective quality of red is evidently slightly less than the white, which I don't think is a problem. I don't think that's a problem in the slightest. That's not too bad. I think I'll do that. Middles only is not too bad. It's half the work, so that's good. Postman has just been spotted on the camera. Will he have a parcel? I know it's not for me if it is, so should we just tell him to bog off? Okay, looking at the postman now, it looks like he's just going to post some letters, so that's okay. Yeah, there's no ring-a-ling-ding on the ring-a-ling thing, so we should be okay as regards to that. The phone was ring-a-ling-dinging before. I still didn't check it, did I? How's my coffee? The cup is turning slightly darker, but Doesn't want to paint that flipping block in, does it? It's that blade of grass. It's blade of bloody grass. It won't do it. Have I run out of paint? Oh, I've run out of paint, that's why. Oh well, okay, so there it is. Let's have a look. It's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not going to win any awards for decorating, but, you know, it wasn't about decorating. It's not bad, though, is it? It probably looked better from over there, although it might not do. Let's go and see what it looks like from over there. Up! That was a good jump into the water there. The game says I'm wet. Yes, well, you're not the only one to say that. Let's just clear off this this little bank here, just to make it look a bit better. You know, when you come out of the water, you do want it to look a little bit better, don't you? And it never grows back. It doesn't grow back. It just simply just sits there growing. So may as well get it while we can, because no one really wants to see an unusual amount of grass. So there it is. It's very odd looking from over here. It's supposed to say zombie over there. Oh, I should have trimmed the grass over there by the front of it, shouldn't I? But let's go upstairs and see what it looks like in its full majestical form from the platform that is. I'm going to go all the way to the top. Keep the draft out. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. It's not bad, is it? I mean, I know it's a bit of a curiosity. That tree over there. There's a tree in the way. Well, it's only 6:10 in the morning. There's a tree in the way there, which is going to be desperately annoying, isn't it? Because look at the shadow. Once that sun rises, though, in not very long from now, I guess, we will see there the zombie shooting range. This is the latest. It's the 2019 edition. When I say 2019, I really mean Alpha 17.2 B20 edition of the zombie shooting range. It's not got the sign behind it. It would have been nice if we'd have had a sign behind it, but we haven't. I could make a sign behind it, but I'm not going to. Signs are terribly hard to make. I could have done the letters, really, but as you can see there, when we tried to paint the word zombie, it didn't go terribly well. I'm not entirely sure how I've managed to cook it, but it's still a relatively interesting design, though, isn't it? If that was a secret code from you know, an old language, you know, the fact is that within that lettering is the meaning of the word zombie. But can you spot it? Well, let's have a look. It's see, I think that what it is the interesting thing is that you by default assume that the white writing is the just checking it, is the writing, and of course it's not. It's the black. So zombie Z goes here all the way to there, down here, and there's your Z. We were restricted to 4 pixels of height. I think this is where the problem is. There's the O. So that's nice. There's the M. Brilliant. Now, when we came to the B, we ran out of zombies. So we ran out of something, didn't we? Zombie. Oh, yeah. So we did a B. So we went up, and then we started to do the top half of a B. But then we ran out at the bottom, so we just put both bits at the bottom. So that's the letter for B with a 4 pixel height restriction is there. Then there's the letter I, capital I, which is it is the only letter that's on there that is actually true to itself. It's a letter I. And then we get to the letter E. Zombies. So zombie is there, it goes down, and we've got the bottom of a capital letter E, and we get the middle of a capital letter E, but then the top and the space has to be one thing. So again, this could be the code letter for the letter E. And then finally, it was zombies, so we had an S, so the S there, the S is there. And of course, the only symbol that did actually fit was the exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. There is the only letter that, it's not even a letter, is it really? It's a symbol. Well, there you go. So that's our secret code for the word zombie. I'm going on about that because I was watching something recently about Hebrew, I think it was, the language of the Bible, and it's interesting, isn't it? Because often or not, when we're looking at letters that we're trying to translate, we often look at what we think are the letters. So you may instinctively think that the pattern is the white bit, the letters are the white bit. And often with language, it's not what you see, it's the way it's written, and in our case, it was written with the black bit, not the white bit. And so although it may appear obvious to someone what the writing should be, In actual fact, it's not, is it? So I'm just giving you like a few, clues there. If any of you would do deciphering languages, this nugget of language that I'm sharing with you. This is a gem, my dear. You could really do well to take heed of this. Often, like I say, the writing is not what you think the writing is. My pearls of wisdom that I've shared with you in regards to the writing. Look at that. Brilliant, though. Nice. It's nice, isn't it? When you walk in, I do like get that kind of zooming effect. You don't really, it's not a zooming effect, but look at that. The way it enters the frame there to its full glory. Brilliant. Okay, so we've done well in the sense that really we've not done anything. But the time is now coming up to 6:54. I'm just going to walk around here. Good. Not really put anything there, have I? It's not too bad though, because again, the focus isn't on the fact that they are coming into my base. The focus is on the fact that they're going into one of those areas that's over there. I should have really dug the hole down. Buggering hell. Right, hang on. Have I got... This is going to be another episode of not getting anywhere. I suspect, because I've just remembered, I have to complete the network of tunnels. Good. In the sense that we made it across there. We need to complete the network of tunnels, so I'm going to go and do that now. Lovely little ramp there. I suppose we could walk it while we're here. Look at that. Oh. Right, who forgot to do this top bit? Do you know what? I paid some bloody good money to get this done. And look at that, they completely forgot to do the top runway. The zombies are going to be running up here. They're going to be like that. He's got to paint the top bit. It's awful. Well, I'll have to make more paint, I guess. So we have got some crops growing over there of the old chrysanthemums and the goldenrod. And, of course... What was the other thing we've got? Why did I tell you? Oh, I painted. I was painting, that's why. Why did I come over here? What's the meaning of life? Well, I knew that. Right, here we are. Now, in theory, somewhere here, there it is. Okay, if I open this door and I go in here, I am now inside the inner sanctum. And there, ladies and gentlemen, should be... Get ready for this. The way in to the... I'm suggesting what I'm saying to you is that this should be the area, and what I'm thinking is I don't want the area to be... I'm going to do that. Wait, where's the steps? There. Because I'm going to put my hole right here, you see. So here we go with the hole. Let's dig a hole. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are digging a hole. We're going to dig down 30 metres, so again, there's a progress bar for that, I suppose. This should be okay, though. It should take me out pretty much to where we were when 2 episodes ago, where I was showing the cave tunnel. And it's just a way out. This is an emergency way to get either to here from the house without having to cross that stupid lake, I guess, or equally to anywhere, from here to anywhere, you know. I don't know if you've ever done this in this game. At some point in the game you do end up powering up to the point of, I think it's you get to one smash to smash a rock, and it's when you get to that level, I've got to say, the game does get very good for digging massive tunnels in the entire game. I mean, you can just go from one end of the world to the other if you want, with a massive tunnel. So that's good. I think it was level 39. Now, in theory, what should happen, if we're bang on target, if the French have got the measurements right, we should be about to meet in the middle. And by that, what should happen is I should end up dropping slap bang into the centre. I do realise, of course, that I think I left the door open. And so there is a slim chance that the zombies will come. Just see. Oh, sorry, I can figure it out when we're down. Okay, so if we're going to break through, we're going to break through any time now. That's according to the measurements that were right. Yes, ladies. And I'm saying this because, of course, ladies love to watch playthroughs of people playing 7 Days to Die. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. I've made it. I did it. Need a ladder. Ooh, what kind of ladder would you like then, dear? You could make a nice iron ladder. There's less chance of that breaking, I suppose, but it takes a hell of a lot longer. Let's just make a wooden ladder. And we'll make 20 facts. I think it's actually possibly a 30 just to cover us. And let's just stick that ladder down there. Great. And great again. And there it is. The greatness just continues. Can we continue the greatness? I think we can. Hopefully this should just lead us. We're making them. Are we making them? Yes, we're making them faster than we can plant them. So that's is good. Now we could have a potential issue in regards to where the hell. I don't know. For once, it's actually not bad. Great, great. Look at that. Now let's just go like this, and before we know it, we can complete this section. Wait, was that it? Well, I've got to say, this moment now, a proud moment, a moment that we can all rejoice with, a moment that I am very happy with. I'm going to see if I fix that. Does it? Yes, it doesn't wipe the decoration, so that's good. So we've now got a base here. This is, well, the zombie shootout range we've got here, which is great, because if we for some reason overpowered in any way, or perhaps if we were over there or even over there, and again we're in any way overpowered, then we could simply shut this door. But if we go down here and go down here, we could run like the wind. Have you ever seen? Now what level are we at? It seems to be iron is parked around level 50. Yes, there doesn't appear to be any iron below level 50. That's just slightly depressing, isn't it, really? But whatever. Anyway, there it is. We go like this, and now we can run through our custom-made tunnel. Past the other tunnel. And then in either option 1 now is we can go to the other protected base, or we can go back if perhaps the horde is finished. We can now go back to the main base, I suppose is what you'd call this. Let's spin around here to get this ladder. Lovely transition, and up the steps. I do like this. This is nice. Very nice. Up through the door. Are we cooking anything? We've finished cooking. We've finished cooking, and we've done all the iron. We definitely need to do some more mining. We've got a little bit there from the recce. Bit of clay as well. Don't need to worry about that right now, though. We may as well grab the forged iron. Did we make anything else? I don't think we did. And there it is. It's 8:15 in the morning. Right, I think in real life it's actually 12 o'clock. So my dilemma is, do I go and put my pie in for my dinner? Yes, if I do that, I can put a real timer in. I have to think about this, don't I? So I'm going to pause the game here. I think we've done very well to get to where we are. I think you'll all agree that the game really couldn't get any better than this, could it? It can't get better than this, surely. So I think I'm going to go and put my dinner in. Again, it's going to be a steak pie, but it's a Tesco's own brand steak pie. You know, don't get too excited. It's nothing to. It's not quite a Frey Bentos, I suppose, the way to look at it. If you ever had a Frey Bentos pie, not that Frey Bentos is the golden standard in pies or anything, but still, a Frey Bentos can be very nice. It's like a tinned pie. It's an extraordinarily flat tin within which is a pie, and what you do is you open up the tin and then it cooks, and because of the nature of pastry, you end up with this massive looking pie that you think, how the hell's that come from the tin? And they can be very nice, but that's not the kind of pie I've got. I've got a Tesco's steak pie. It's a thick pastry within which is steak. Now the problem I've got is, again, it's in the freezer, and so I'm going to go and put that in the oven. So I'm going to pause the game whilst I go and put that in the oven. That's what I'm going to have for my dinner. Then I've got to remember to bring the timer up, and that way I'll be able to eat the pie when it's ready, and obviously not burn the pie, and because I've forgotten to get the pie. Now I know you're probably thinking to yourself, why the hell is he telling us this? Well, I'm just trying to keep you all up to date as regards to what it's going to take to make a pie. Now before we do that, I do need to just check on how to make the motorcycle. Yes, because that's... Gosh, going to need some electrical parts, headlights, which should be okay for that. We should be okay for that. It's the wheels. I should be able to make wheels, though, in theory. Have I got acid? Because that's what we need to make wheels. Yes, you have. Let's just check if we're going to have enough of that. Recipes, wheels. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Okay, so I'm going to go and put the pie in when I return. Well, obviously, won't, for anyone watching, it's going to be an instant, isn't it? Yep.